hat. I don't know, would a hat go with pink? There's a house, like a barge. There's something very wrong here. I don't know what to say now. So I've just put the I keep calling it veg, the fruit bowl on here. Orangey peachy colour with a pink. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I have done all this today. I have now put my footage onto the computer. I went to delete all the files and it corrupted the memory card. So, hello, hi, welcome. I'm just a little bit like, oh, I filmed quite a bit this morning as well. So, if you're new here, my name is Denise. I weekly vlog, and I don't know what to say now. I knit and I crochet and I just film bits and pieces throughout the week. Ian's currently playing Xbox and I was about to edit, so the footage from last week's vlog took 2.5 hours to transfer. So what I'm going to do in future is transfer on a Sunday evening and then get that uploaded, get it ready to edit on the Monday. So it's all the footage is on the computer. Oh, I will have the footage because oh no, I didn't transfer that footage. No, so I didn't transfer the footage from this morning. I just transferred everything before that. So anyway, I did finish the little dress this morning. I took Ian for his medical, or dropped him off, and then went and parked up, did some crocheting and finished that little dress that I was talking about. I will show this all again. And then I did a little bit of knitting on my muscle bra. We went to Morrison's and got some lunch. We got like a salad, pasta salad, you know, you can fill it up yourself, like buffet thing. So we got that, then we came home. Ian had a nap. I done some orders that needed to go out and I'm just waiting for them to dry, and I've been transferring the files. Also, I have pulled down the big photo frame, and I did print some photos to go in that photo frame, but this is the only one. Look at this one. This is the only one that printed straight. The rest of them,
that's the one I looked at, the super wonky.
That one's not too bad. There was one of me and my sister. I just wanted to update the pictures that are in that frame because we did that when we moved in 13 years ago. So, and what doesn't help is a lot of the photos, they're a bit grainy as well. And I think it's just where they've lost quality. But a lot of them are from sort of the last year. There's one of Ian and my dad outside Rock and Grill. Ian and Charlotte, Mikey and Ollie, me and my mum, Mikey and Ollie again. I did have one of Amelia. So what I've done instead is I've gone on to free prints and got them printed there, the same size as this. So yeah, that is what I've done. I've got dinner on the go. We're having spaghetti bolognese. I did have clothes on today, but I've got changed because I had a white t-shirt on, and the last thing I want to do is cook spaghetti bolognese in a white t-shirt. I still have got clothes on. I've just got my pyjamas back on. What is the time? It's not really that late. It's 5:45. So yeah, just been doing bits and pieces today, and haven't got nothing to prove it now.
Ian passed his medical.
Ian passed his medical, he did, with flying colours, and apparently you're the 1% in hearing in the country.
I don't know what she said now.
You're in the top 1%.
Top 1%, that's it.
For your hearing in the country.
What?
Half funny. He had an eye test which came back fine. His blood pressure came back fine. And I think that's what I was saying this morning, is that the last time Ian had a medical, which was 3 years ago, yeah, every 3 years it is, his blood pressure come back really, really high, and they referred him to the GP, and he had to have a 24-hour monitor on, but that came back fine. So it was just the anxiety and the worry of doing the medical that's brought his blood pressure up, and it's like it's called, is it actually called, or is it just what people say? I don't know. White coat syndrome, which is like a fear of doctors, but not a fear as in, oh, I'm scared. It just raises your blood pressure and probably your heart rate and all stuff like that. But it all came back fine today, which was good. Yeah.
Got apart with for longer.
That's fine. Not a problem.
Not you, Deb.
Oh, you've got to put up with him longer. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this vlog tonight. Like I said, dinner's on the go. I bought some bottles from Tesco. Let me show you them. So on the way back, I went and got some dinner. I stabbed my thumb on a fork. I saw some bottles in Tesco, and I sent a picture to Ian. Like, these are the biggest bottles I've ever seen in my life. It's as big, that is next to my head. It's as big as my head. It's 2.2 litres, and it's like a sippy straw thing, which screws on. They were £5.50, so if anyone's looking for a huge water bottle, £5.50 with Tesco Club card. I got two. I got Ian a black one, and I got myself this pink and orange one, because like Ian said, it goes with my new headphones. It goes with my new headphones, which is quite cool. And I'm thinking of having my nails done this colour, or similar, like this. I'm getting them done tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to stir this food. Probably put the pasta on in a minute, spaghetti, whatever. Yeah, it's nearly ready. Not long to go. What else do I... Let me get that dress. So this is the little watermelon dress that I was talking about that I had finished. So I was worried when I did start this that I wouldn't have enough blue of this colour. And then while I was on Zoom, we was talking and we were saying, oh well, I did have a slightly darker blue, and I was like, I could put that at the bottom. But then Sue said, oh, it might look like you've run out of yarn and just put a different colour at the bottom. So I decided to put these colours at the bottom again and then do a little shell pattern. It is so cute. I just need to get some buttons, weave in the ends, and then I need to do the little black seeds across the top. But how cute is this? It's so nice. So yeah, I have washed my shawl, my Geo Gradient shawl, and I said to Ian, do you think it's safe for me to put on the line? And Ian said not really, because he could see the symbol in the middle, and obviously there's loads of flats here. We've got people that walk up the alleyway to get to their place, their homes and that. So what I've done is I have put it out on the line, but I've folded it in half and just put loads of pegs on it to weigh it down, just folded in half so you can't really see the full thing. So I've done that instead. But tonight I'm gonna work on this. Also, I did roll the dice earlier on as well, and it rolled an 11, which was it an 11? Oh, I can't remember now. Anyway, whatever number it rolled the rainbow dress. So it was the dress the other dress that I was making for Amelia, and it's a chevron at the bottom up. So yeah, I'll show you that when I start working on it as well. I can't believe it did that. So basically what I was doing was I was deleting the files, and it got to a stage and it just stopped. It wasn't doing anything else, and it wasn't like calculating, or it just wasn't, the numbers weren't going up. So I cancelled it, and then it corrupted the memory card. Just so annoying. Anyway, I've rambled enough now and moaned enough. So yeah, we got these because at some point we are going to start going to the gym. So we got these. I have got a bottle that I normally, well, I try my best to fill up and drink, which I did when we got back, and I think I've drunk about half of it. I do want to drink more water. I do feel very dehydrated. Also, I put full face of makeup on today. I've rubbed the foundation off now. Did look really nice this morning, but I'm finding that it's going really patchy on my skin. I don't know whether it's the foundation I've got, or I don't know, I didn't put a base on or anything. I just put the foundation, and then I used the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, but it just looked patchy and cakey, and I don't know whether my skin's changed or something. Like, I don't know, it did not look nice. And every time I touched my face, like, it was all on my hands as well. I don't know, it wasn't good. So I've rubbed that off. I've tried to keep my eyebrows on, my mascara for now. I'll take that off later, but anyway, I'm definitely going now. Gonna put some spaghetti on for the dinner, put this in its little bag, change the battery on this camera, and fingers crossed the memory card's okay. Yeah, I will finish this after I've edited. That's my priority at the moment, is editing and get that done. So yeah, if I don't speak to you again this evening, then I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's Tuesday, and I've just been packing orders, finishing uploading the vlog. I've just had some cereal. It is 22:11, and yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing today. So packing orders. The vlog it said it was going to take 13 hours to render, so I think I've decided to change the settings back to how the camera was. There wasn't an issue with it. I just thought it might make the zoom in a little bit better, but it didn't really make much difference. And it just took forever to do anything. So it took 2.5 hours for me to transfer the stuff from the memory card to the computer. Then editing it was okay. Sorry, it's a long one. And then rendering it said it was going to take 13 hours. I went to bed. I was like, I'm not sitting here waiting. As it was 10:30, I think I finished editing last night, and then I was in bed by 11. Now that's really early for me. Normally the earliest is about 12, but I was in bed by 11. I was so tired. So I just left it. Woke up this morning thinking, oh, I wonder if it will carry on rendering if the computer goes into like sleep mode. And it did. It finished this morning, so I got up and I've uploaded that. Me and Ian had a blitz in here yesterday, and it is so tidy. Now this room gets a bit messy because obviously it's our living room. We have stuff that don't have homes, so it just sits in the corner and stuff. But at the moment we've got the fan out that we haven't even had to use yet. How ridiculous is that? It's June and we haven't had to use the fan. I got it down thinking, oh, like the weather's warming up. This was a couple of weeks ago. But no. The table is tidy. I know there's stuff on it, but it's tidy. Everywhere else is tidy. Ian's tidied up all his stuff down here. A lot went up in the loft. And yeah, so it's nice to be tidy. I did say to Ian yesterday about moving the room around a little bit, so putting my desk, so my desk is here at the moment, putting my desk in this corner, and then putting this 8 square thing in here, but all along this wall, and there would be a gap either in the middle or over to one side because it doesn't take up the whole room. And he said no at first, but I've planted the seed. We will see. Obviously that means I would have to get rid of this flip up table. I do use it, but I think I use it more because it's so dark over there, where if my desk was here, I would be sort of in front of this window, which would be quite nice actually. And the laser, I'd still be able to get the extractor fan out the window and stuff. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're doing about that yet. But yeah, it does get quite dark in this room, even though it doesn't look dark. Like if I was sat over there, I would have to put the light on because it is a bit dark. So yeah, I've made myself a coffee and I've just had some Weetabix, which was nice. We was looking on Amazon for a new chair last night. My God, they're so expensive. Like super duper ridiculously expensive. I don't want another office chair or office looking chair. I want one that's more homely, if that makes sense, where this one's all mesh, and the thing that we like about this one is the arms come up, so then if I want to push it right under the desk I can. But yeah, so I don't really know just yet what's happening. I just thought, if Ian said that it's going to bring the room out quite, like it will make the room shorter, but when this desk is up, it's going to stick out the same amount as this desk. I've measured it all, but I don't know. Anyway, that's that. I just thought I had a brainwave, and yeah, I love moving stuff around. You could probably tell, like I do my kitchen quite a lot. I move all that around. I went for a stage where we was moving the bedroom around. This was years ago, but it doesn't really work any way but then the way we've got it. The only other way that I think that it would work is flipping the room around so the bed is against this wall here. But then the telly's there, and on the other side we've got that unit on the wall, so you wouldn't be able to walk past. It would be awkward, and so yeah, it's a case of the rooms are quite small, so we can't really do much with them. So I'm just waiting for the washing machine to finish so I can hang that on the line. My shawl is still out on the line, and I'll get that in when I put the washing out. But yeah, I'm just waiting for that I thought it was going to be sunny today, and it's not. It's cloudy. It's not raining or anything, but it doesn't say there's any chance of rain. No chance of rain, but it's going to be 21 today, so hopefully the washing might dry. I was going to do both loads, but I'm not. I'm only going to do one load and then another load tomorrow, because if it doesn't dry, I've got nowhere to put it. Anyway, there's me thinking out loud. I'm gonna go wait for this washing to finish and then open my Zoom, and then I'll be on there for a little while, and then this afternoon I'm going to get my nails done. So yes, that's the plan. I need to go over to the post office as well. I need to go and get some shopping for dinner, even though I went shopping yesterday. Where did we go yesterday? What happened yesterday? Oh yeah, we went for Ian's medical, and then we got some shopping on the way home. We didn't really know what we was going to have. We hadn't meal planned yet for this week, so we had spaghetti bolognese for dinner. I've got a little bit of the mince for lunch today, but Ian said just get the stuff for dinner tonight, because we hadn't really decided what we was going to have for the rest of the days. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, I just got dinner for last night and that. So, and then water bottles. Did I show you them water bottles? I think so. I can't remember now because a lot of the clips had been deleted. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go. So I've been on Zoom. It's been really nice. I've just come off because I am gonna go and get my nails done. I need to go shopping and to the post office as well. But a bit of a dilemma. I have been knitting on this really cute, well, I've been knitting on this, which is the little rainbow dress. And I've been knitting on it and I'm like, this is really wide. It's not really, I don't know, I'm just thinking it's too big. So this is what I've got so far. Look how wide that is. Now that is for a 2 to 3 year old. I have measured it and it is half the size too big. So I've got 2 chevrons too many. I've looked at the pattern, and while being on Zoom we've looked at like the yarn. Me and Sarah have worked out the yarn, the meterage, yardage and all that. Mine has got more meterage on it than the yarn that calls for in the pattern, but the tension is the same. I'm using the needles, it says. I didn't do a tension square, I know, but it's just miles too big. And I've been looking at the pattern and the sizing and stuff, and to make this size, which is a 2 to 3 years, and the next size, which is a 3 to 4 years, you cast on the same amount of stitches, and the next 2 sizes down you cast on the same amount of stitches. So there's something very wrong here. I've knit quite a few rows now, and then I was deciding to make the whole thing in this yarn instead of using the lilac yarn as well. But then I'm looking at this thinking, this is huge, this is far too big. I've measured it up against, oh, have I shown you this? I haven't shown you this, have I? I have finished this. Oh, it's so adorable. I've put the, did I show you this? I don't think I did, I was on Zoom. But I've put the seeds on, it's all finished, all the ends have woven in, and now I just need to get a really nice button for the back, but it is super cute. I've measured it up against this, and this is 1.5 chevrons too wide, but then that makes it 3 chevrons in the round, so it's going to be quite big, and I don't want it that big. So I'm definitely going to rip this back because it's just not, I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to rip this back. I don't know whether I'm going to carry on with this pattern or not. I just don't know what to do. I'm a bit, ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure now. What do I do? So yeah, that is my dilemma. What I might do is, because obviously this is the project for this week, I'm going to rip this back, I'm going to cast on the smaller size, because then if worse comes to worse and it's too short, I can make it longer. Like, so the next size down is a 12 to 24 months, and she is 2 in July. So that should be fine. That should fit her. For the rest of this year, I think. So I'm going to pull this back. So 22 is 22 stitches different from this size to the next size, which is a chevron, but that's still going to be too big, isn't it? Oh, I'm sure it's, yeah, it's a chevron, but then that is still going to be too big. I might just have to put this on the back burner. I don't want to knit it if it's going to be miles too big. I can understand if it's going to be a bit too big because then she can grow into it, but what is the point? There is none. Anyway, right, I'm going to have a little think about this while I'm out. I'm going to get my nails done. I need to put washing on the line. I did decide to do the second wash in the end because it was quite warm out, so I'm going to do that and have a think about this. Not sure just yet. And I've got rice cooking for dinner, so I'm going to check that. lots of stuff to do before I go, and need to go to the post office. I need to go shopping afterwards, and bloody blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm gonna just get ready to go, and I will show you my nails when I've got them done. So I'm now back from post office, the nail shop, and Tesco. And while I was in Tesco, it started to absolutely piss down. I shouldn't have said that. It started to absolutely pour down. And so Ian come and picked me up. He got home while I was out, and I was in Tesco. I didn't even know it was raining. It was spitting a tiny little bit when I was on the way back, but I didn't really like it. Was literally a few drops, but it got worse. And Ian come and picked me up. What made it worse is that he came in my car to pick me up, and I didn't even realise it was my car straight away. I walked up to the car and I had to take a double look, and I was like, huh? This is my car, not your car. So yeah, anyway, I had my nails done. I've had this really nice, like, orangey peachy colour with a pink. I don't know how well you can see them, but anyway. And I have rolled this back up into the ball. I don't think that pattern is going to work, even if I size down in it, because I just don't think it's going to work completely right. So I'm going to roll the dice again and see what project it picks out. So obviously I won't have that number anymore, but I'm just going to roll the dice again and see what it brings. So I have this on charge. It's nearly fully charged. I'm gonna, oh, the app ain't open anyway, so I'm gonna open the dice app and roll the dice. 1. Oh, which is the Souvenir Shawl, which is a 1 skein shawl that I knit my mum for her birthday, and I have got that in a, I think it's another woolly mummy yarn. Let me pull it out and I'll show you. Okay, so this is the Souvenir Shawl. I'll show you the pattern quickly. Looks like this. It's not a free pattern, it is a paid for pattern. It's on Ravelry. If I remember, I will leave the link below. The yarn that I'm using is, I don't have a yarn ball band, but it is Woolly Mama, and it's the yarns that I got in her monthly club. She was doing a monthly collage club, and it is this colour here. So pretty. I haven't got very far on this. I did cast this on at the last cast on party, not Friday but before, and I've got this much. So yeah, I will carry on with this. You can see the eyelets a bit better against my dark t-shirt. So yeah, I will carry on with this week. It may be a finished object because it doesn't really take that long to knit. Obviously just 100 grams. So yeah, I did make my mum's one a little bit longer, but I think that was the border bit that I made longer. Can't remember now, but anyway, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go and start some dinner. Membership Zoom is tonight, so yeah, that's about that. So yeah, like I said, I will just carry on knitting on this week. Good evening. It's a bit later on. I've had my membership Zoom, so thank you to the ladies that come on. It was really nice, and I've been working on the Souvenir Shawl. I will show you what it looks like. I've just bunged everything in the project bag. So I've got back into the pattern really easily. It's really not a difficult pattern. It's quite a simple one. So you've just got, like, can't show you now, I haven't got a dark top on, but you've just got eyelets up in the middle here, and then yeah, I don't want to say too much because it's a paid for pattern, but I am really enjoying it. It's really easy, not really having to think about it too much. So hopefully I should get this done by the end of the week. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm going to knit a little bit more on this. Ian's gone to bed. I'll probably go to bed soon as well, but I'm going to knit a little bit more on that. I'm going to put some YouTube on and watch a couple of videos, and yeah, so I need to put my needles away from my other project, my tape measure, just bits and pieces. So, but yeah, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, haven't got no plans. I've got some orders that I need to get sent out. Yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It was supposed to be nice today, but it rained, so it's still raining now. So much for no rain at all today. It's rained all evening. Never mind. Right, I'm going to go and I shall see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday. It is still good morning. I got up, I've had a shower, I've washed my hair, and yeah, so I feel nice and refreshed. Normally when I just have a shower and I don't do my hair, I don't, like, obviously my body's clean, but I don't feel like I'm fully done. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But I have, I was knitting on this a little bit last night. Oh, the stitches are right near the edge. So I've done a little bit more on this last night while I was watching some YouTube. I was on my phone, and yeah, just that basically. I got a order from Vinted today. I got a package, and I've ordered a pair of new Vans, new to me, not new, but they're in really, really good condition. Like, there's hardly any wear on the sole at all, and they're just this snake print. Now, I like leopard print. You probably all know that by now. I'm a bit obsessed with leopard print. I love it. But I see these and I was like, do you know what? White and black, these will go with everything. Now, my leopard print Vans are the brown ones. You can get white and black leopard print. My sister actually had them. But I see these on Vinted and they were £10. So I couldn't really say no. I'm a size 7 and they are a size 7. I have ordered some off of Vinted before and they've come the wrong size, which was really annoying, because the first size in here is a US men's, which is an 8. So they've put the wrong size on before. There's a little bit of like a mark on here and stuff, but they're gonna get dirty anyway, so yeah, I'm really not bothered. They don't smell. And yeah, they're not dirty inside. They actually look like they've been worn with socks because there is not a mark in them. Sometimes I wear mine with socks, sometimes I don't. Like, they are super duper clean inside, and yeah, I'm really, really pleased with them. So for a tenner, I will get a lot of wear out of these, I think, because I can wear these with leggings, with jeans and stuff. So yeah, I am pretty pleased. I always just randomly have a look on Vintage for Vans. I do like Vans. So the first ever pair I got were my leopard print ones, and I didn't realise how comfortable they actually were. So my sister wears them all the time. I like the ones that are like this without the laces. So I like just the slip-on ones. And I didn't realise how comfortable they were. So then I went onto Vinted and I bought another pair which have got bright pink flowers on, and I wear them as well. They're really, really comfortable. So I've got these because in the winter, I know they're not wintry shoes, but they're like spring, autumn shoes ish. I only wear trainers, and normally the same pair of trainers throughout the winter. So I'm thinking if I can wear these with socks, then like I can wear my Vans as well. Anyway, I have loads of sandals and that for the summer, and I will wear these in the summer if it's chilly, if we ever get a summer, let's put it that way. It's cloudy but sunny today. There is breaks in the cloud. I wish I'd put my washing on the line today instead, but never mind. I did do it yesterday. The stuff that was still wet I put on the clothes horse last night and it's dry already, so I've taken it off. It's sitting in the basket, but it's off and I can put it away in a little while. I've washed my hair and I think the shampoo that I'm using possibly could be a bit too strong, and it's taking the colour out of my hair quicker. So yeah, that's not brilliant, but it's just one that I got from, I think it was Home Bargains. I only got it because it smelled really nice, and it does smell really nice. I've put other products on my hair. I use the Unique one from Revlon, and that comes in a red bottle. It's like a 10-in-1 treatment, leave-in conditioner. I use the Frizzies, and I use Toni & Guy Shine Oil as well, and I just put that on and then dry it. So yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee, carry on watching some YouTube, and knit on this a bit. So yeah, that's the plan for the next little while. How long, I don't know. We haven't got dinner for tonight, and I know I went shopping yesterday and I only got dinner for last night. I know, should have got dinner. We this week we really haven't decided what we're eating, so it's a little bit like we're not really organised this week, which is really bad. And I don't know what we're having tonight. I don't know. I'll speak to Ian and see what he suggests. I really fancy jacket potato with cheese and beans. I had that a couple of weeks ago. Not last week, the week before, on the Friday before we got weighed. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I really fancy that. But Ian doesn't like jacket potato. I could do him something else, which is not a problem, because I just use the frozen jacket potatoes anyway and bung it in the microwave for 5 minutes and it's done. So yeah, I might see if there's anything else that he wants, and then we might pick something completely different, who knows. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. So I've put you high on the tripod because I just feel like I want to go around and do a little bit of tidying and like polish, hoover, general little tidy up, because we did a big tidy up in here the other day and there's just things that places that there shouldn't be now, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little tidy up, and I thought I would just put you in the corner and I'm just gonna go around, and because every room is nearly tidy, it will be easier to do it now than letting it get too bad. So that's the plan. I'm gonna put some YouTube on, and I've had a yogurt, a banana and an orange for my brunch. It's 12:10. I'm not really that hungry. I have got leftover dinner from last night, but I'm not really that hungry, so I don't know whether I'll eat that or not. I'm not sure. Still not decided what we're having for dinner. So anyway. So in here is tidy. I've also put out on Ian's bedside table, I don't know if you'll see it, this here. I've got one on my side that's got my bits and pieces in it, but I've put one on Ian's side because he has got like just random bits and pieces. He's got a watch box, he's got watches over there, he's got a bracelet, he's got a back scratcher, just random bits and pieces. So yeah, I have been in the kitchen and I've been doing stuff in the kitchen and I've moved stuff around. Like I said, you know I like to move stuff around. But I did hoover in here, I polished, and then I went into the kitchen. Let me show you that. So I've got you on wide angle, so hopefully it'll be okay. But I've moved my coffee machine. It was in that corner there. I've moved it to over here because this space here, let me just move you over a bit more. It was like a wasted bit of space. I did have my soup maker and my fruit bowl over here. I have just temporarily plugged it in with an extension lead. Ian did say that he would put a hole in the unit, but we might think of a better way because I don't really want to put a hole in the unit, in the worktop. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I've just done some washing up as well. This bit here looks a bit messy. I need to sort of sort out all these little bits and pieces, but mainly, I'll bring you forward. Mainly it is like my washing up liquid, hand wash and surface cleaner. This I used for the oven top the other day. Like I said, I've just done some washing up. I've put my soup maker over the back here. So this space here, it's a bit more like open. I've just got a lid there that needs washing. It's a bit more open now, and I was using this to put all of my coffee and stuff on, but now that is on top of here. Like, so I've got my 2 jars here that I've got my filter coffee in, and then I've just got my bits on top of the coffee machine, which when it was over here, sorry for me moving you around a lot, the kitchen top, there was only a little bit of space, but now like on top on there's more space. So I've just put the I keep calling it veg, the fruit bowl on here, and then my tea, coffee, sugar. Well, there's no sugar, but there's 2 types of tea and coffee there. And then yeah, so this is a lot tidier. I've just put a candle on, wax. This is I've sort of kept this the same. These are the 2 bottles that I got from Tesco. They are absolutely huge. I haven't used it yet because I'm still using my small one, but this is 2.2 litre, so I've just put them there. Chopping boards, I've lit a candle. It smells really nice. It was one that Casey got me, or it's the wax Casey got me. I have got lots more spices, but they're in the cupboard. These are the ones I use all the time. And then my air fryer, and then the mop needs to go back in the cupboard. So that is that done. This is our Slimming World awards. Yeah, I don't think I'll be losing anything this week. I just don't feel like I've done that well. I don't know. I've tried to eat my lunch and I'm like, no, I don't want it. Not that is not why I'm not doing well, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. So I'm really happy that I've got this quick release for this tripod as well, because I think it will work a lot better. So yeah, I just got the clothesals to put away that's in the front room. Yeah, I'm a lot happier now because everything is tidy. So I can get on, I can do some knitting, and then I'm going to speak to Ian and see what he wants for dinner, which I don't know what yet. I don't know what I fancy. I don't know. I was like this yesterday and the day before, just not in the mood for food. Anyway, I'm going to go and sit now, drink my water and do some knitting. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday and I don't know, I don't feel like I have a lot to say today. Yeah, I have been scrolling on my phone and I did a little bit of knitting last night. And this morning, I feel like I want to do something a bit different. So I've got my spinning wheel out. This is a Nano, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's my little Nano spinning wheel that is not sticking to the table. I might have to find something to stick it to, because it's not, it's sticking down, but it's moving around. I don't know if you can see, it's moving around. So this table's nice and clear. The yarn that I've got, or the fibre that I've got on here, is from World of Wool, and it is 100% merino, and it's called Bubblegum Surprise. Now, I got quite a lot of fibre while I was learning. Just moving the camera back. So this is all practice. I have got some here that I have spun before, and I just can't bring myself to knit with it or do anything with it, because I just don't want to, I just think it looks really pretty. So I've got this that my friend Sarah sent to me. Well, it was fibre, and I spun it up, and it was this fibre with a green. So I don't have the green anymore, because obviously it's in here, and this is what I had left. I don't know why that is on there like that. Oh, maybe because I don't know why that is on there like that. I can't remember, but she sent me this really lovely peach. She'd made me some Rolags, which I absolutely loved working from. They were a lot easier. And I made this yarn, and it's all very, very different thicknesses and twists. As you can probably tell, there's a lot of difference in there, but it is so pretty, really, really nice. And while I was spinning it up, I was going to apply the green with the green and the peachy colour with the peachy colour. But then I thought to myself, oh, I could put them together. That would look really, really nice. And that is what I did. Also, I've got this little bit here that's a bit of a mess now, but I have tied it somewhere. Mikey helped me spin this. We did it together, as you can tell. It was some fibre that my friend Gina sent to me, and she said it was the best to practice with, because it's long staple and it's a bit easier it was a bit easier to work with, which it was. And I think I was originally working on this with my drop spindle. I could not get on with my drop spindle. It just takes too long for me. I like it to be quick. I've also got this here, which I think this was done on the drop spindle. Wow, that matches, well, should match my hair, but it doesn't. So I've also got that. All this just lives in a little basket under my desk. Yeah, but I can't bring myself to do anything with this either, because Mikey helped me. He absolutely loved doing it, and he really got like the rhythm in his hands. So yeah, that is, if you've got any ideas what I could make with this little bit of yarn here, I don't know how much is here, I haven't measured it, I haven't got a clue, so that probably makes it really difficult to say, oh, you should make this or you should make that, but I just don't know what to do with it. I don't think it really goes with my hair, so I don't think like a headband or even a hat. I don't know, would a hat go with pink? I'm not sure, because it's very thick and thin. But that is what I have previously made in the past. Now I've got 3 spare spindles here plus this one, so I'm going to fill this one up, and then what I'm going to try and do is ply them together. I don't know whether that will be today. I've got a bit of, you know, when you just got an itch that you need to scratch, and that is my itch today. I want to do some spinning. It'll probably only last half hour or something, but yeah, I thought I would just give this a little go. I've plugged the wire in. I just need to plug it in here. The right way round would help. Oh, let's turn that off a minute. So yeah, I need to try and pull some of this back. That's it. I'm gonna just do probably a little time lapse of me doing this. I'm not gonna go into too much about it or whatever, because I'm not perfect. I haven't spun for a little while now, because I just haven't, and I don't really know why, because I did really enjoy it, but I don't know. And I find the fibre goes everywhere, so it is quite dusty. I'm going to open the window actually. It's not cold today. I might put something on the telly. I don't know. I'm just in one of them moods today where I just don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I'll probably do this for a little while and then go back to my knitting. I'm on the last repeat of the main section of the shawl, and then I go into like the bottom bit, so that should be done. I'm sure I got majority of it done in an evening before. I can't remember the last one I did. I know I did it quite quickly, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, having a little play with fibre. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I have been spinning for quite a while. I've only filmed a little bit of it, but I have managed to get this pretty much full up. I'm struggling to get any more on here, so let's take it off so I can give you a look. I did have to take the first spindle off, the bobbin, because as you can tell, I was having trouble at the beginning. Let me just spin this round so the light might be a bit better. Yeah, I was having trouble at the beginning, so that's that. This is the first spindle that was already on the machine. So what I might do is try and spin the rest of it, which is over here, and put it on this spindle. Not spindle, this I keep calling it a spindle, that's very wonky. This bobbin, so that's that one. This one, I'm really pleased with. It's very thick and thin again, but I don't think it's too bad. The thing that I find with this machine is that my drafting is very thin. Wow, that's really wonky. What is going on here? Yeah, it's it's very thin, so I'm having bits that are like extra thin, and then some bits that are a bit thicker, but I'm hoping with applying them together they will look okay. So what I'm going to try and do is get the rest of the fibre that I've got onto this bobbin to fill this one up, and then I'll apply them together and see how that goes. Now with these bobbins, which I find really good, but I haven't done that this time, is on, let me see if I can take this off, it might be easier to show you if it ever ends. On here, obviously the focusing, I'm not sure, there is a line that goes all the way round here, and that is your halfway mark, which I think is really good if you want just to make 1 2-ply bobbin. So you would spin 2 half bobbins and then you apply them together and they would all fit onto one of these. Obviously I'm wanting to try and use up this fibre. It's been out for quite a while and it's been on that bobbin for a while, so I don't know what that bit is going to be like, but I'm just gonna have some lunch. I have made the cottage cheese and egg wrap, but I've not wrapped it like, so you get a tub of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, a little bit of garlic granules or fresh garlic. I put a little bit of Italian seasoning in mine because I've made it into a pizza. I've put some ham and some sliced sausage, like, you know, you can buy the sausage, it's not luncheon meat, but in Tesco they do, it reminds me of stuffing basically, and it's in slices, with some tomato puree and cheese on top. So I've done that, I'm just waiting for it to cool down. I have got all stuff all over me, but I have got a lint roller here so I can roll myself off to have some lunch. It is 2 o'clock. I've been doing this for quite a while. I've really enjoyed it. It passes the time really quickly actually, and it is really nice. So I probably won't, it probably won't be one of them things that I get back into like really heavily, but I want to see how this yarn turns out, and or this fibre turns out because it's not yarn yet, and I've just really enjoyed it. So this bit here, I would always say like do a test bit. I could probably reuse these if I did stretch them out and untangle them and stuff, but especially with this nano machine, or any machine, I don't know, I've only got the nano e-spinner, your tension has got to be right for it to draft in the machine, and getting that quite right is not difficult, but it takes a few times, and I think that's where I was having trouble with just trying to re-put it on that first bobbin. So I thought I'll start afresh, and then I'll have a leader which is like this, so this would be my leader, and that would come out of the machine. I think this might be a bit short, I don't know what I've done there, but I normally just have a scrap bit of yarn on there, and yeah, just it's easier. I sellotape it as well, so it's easier to spin round. But anyway, I'm gonna go and eat my lunch, and then I'm gonna come back to this and see how much more I can do. I've really enjoyed it. So I've managed to get not all of it, but a bit of it onto this second bobbin. So now I've got 2 bobbins that are the same, and I'm going to try and apply these now. I'm going to change that setting before I forget. So there's like a clockwise and anti-clockwise setting on the spinner, and to apply you need it on the Z setting. And the other reason I keep everything in here is because I normally put knitting needles in through this, which does work. Just straight knitting needles in one side, put the bobbin, is it a bobbin? Yes, the bobbin on, And then I have got holes in here already. I should just use those, shouldn't I? But then, saying that, I need it to be over a bit. Haha, there. And this way I can ply my bobbins without them rolling around everywhere. So these are different needles, but that really does not matter. So I put that one on there, and then there's a hole there. So now, oh, where's that? Now I can ply these bobbins, and they should just pull, and I can put them on the floor. So I'm going to ply them now, and I'm going to put them on a new bobbin. Obviously I will probably have to use 2 bobbins for this, which I have got, but then that should free up at least 1. But then what I was thinking as well, so I have the rest of this which is plied, and I've got this which is a single. I was thinking of doing the rest of the yarn and putting it on here. And then I do want to get some more bobbins. I think more bobbins I'm going to need, and I might get my friend to see if he can 3D print them, because I know that they can be 3D printed. So then that way, if I'm building 2 singles of the scraps that I've got, I can then ply them into a random yarn. So I think that would be quite good. So this is a plied yarn. So I would need to wait for 2 bobbins of scraps, or 2 halves, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get this back on here. That should be fine, because like I said, the leader on this one is a little bit short, but it should be okay because I'm plying, so I can just feed this through. It should be, oh, I need to take that off as well. So you need to take the bung off when you're plying, because that just makes it a lot easier, because obviously it's thicker. I don't think that is going to come through, so I'll do it that way. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I'm just putting these through. You get this little tool as well, which is handy, and it magnetizes to the machine itself, so you don't lose it. And then what I'm going to do is put my 2 plies through this. Now the beginning is never going to be perfect because of just the way it goes, I suppose. So I've put it on a, oh, it's gonna go the other way now, isn't it? So really I need to put it this side to the left, and this should just ply the yarn. Let's give this a go. So I've applied as much as I can onto this bobbin, but I'm finding that it's not drawing up very much. So this is the first bobbin. It's really pretty. The colour is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It's so nice. See if the light will pick it up a bit better. I don't know. But then this is the second one. It's still on the machine. So what I'm going to do, and I've still got quite a bit left on the 2 that are on in the basket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my friend if he can 3D print any. and then I might ask for another sort of 6, because you get 6 with the machine. So I might see if he can print me another 6, and then that way I've got 12, because then 2 can be like for spares. Well, I have 3, won't I? Because I'll have 2 singles that are spares, and then I'll have 1 that I can ply onto. So yeah, that is the plan. So I've still got quite a bit of this left, and I want to try and ply this together because there's a lot here. So that's the plan. I'm gonna just put this all away now. I've had my bit of fun spinning today. Obviously, after, I think this needs to set on the spindle for a little while, and then not the spindle, the bobbin. Oh, it needs to set on the bobbin for a little while, and then I can take it off and then rinse it. I can't remember, but it's all trial and error. I know I've got to, like, and you've got to whack it as well, so I know I've got to do that at some point. I've got to give it a whack. But yeah, so let's take these needles out. I don't need these right now, they're just going to get in the way. But that is my little hack for doing plying if you don't have one of the little bobbin holders. I just find that so this is my leftover, so I could ply this onto my single bobbin, which is this, which I probably will do at a later date. I'm not going to do that now, so I'm just going to put that in there, and then what I'm going to do is the stuff that's already plied, I'm going to put into a bigger bag and just put to one side. I now need to get the hoover out because there it just feels like there's fibre everywhere, all over me. But this I'm just going to put on the side as it is, because there's no point wasting space by putting it, well, not wasting space, but using up space, putting it in here. I'm going to put this back in for now, so I don't lose it. So yeah, that has been my little day of spinning. It is now 3:45. So yeah, I've had a full-on day spinning. I've done a little bit of cooking where I done some lunch. I made the pizza. It was really yummy, and there's half there for Ian when he gets home. Drinking my water. I haven't done that well today, but I've only had 1 coffee and I had a glass of orange juice with my my lunch. So yeah, I'm gonna go over Tesco and get some dinner. Ian wants bacon, egg and chips, and I can do that Slimming World friendly because the chips will be done in the air fryer. I do the Slimming World chips, and the bacon I can do in the air fryer, and the eggs obviously in the frying pan, but all Slimming World friendly. I think I might get some sausages. The Heck chicken sausages are really nice. They're half a cent each, so I might get some of those while I'm over there, if they've got any, because we like the chili ones, but they haven't always got the chili ones. So I might try and pick up some of them, and some of the 50% less fat Tesco sausages are really nice as well. So I might try and pick up a packet of both of those, and then whatever we don't eat tonight I'll put in the freezer. So yeah, I wonder if that will go in there actually. It might do. Aha, it will, with a squeeze. So then that can just go on there, and that can be my little tub for my fibre. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't know if to go Tesco now. I know yesterday I went about 4:15 and there wasn't too many children around, so I might go in about 15 minutes. Once I've cleared up, I think it'll be about 15 minutes anyway. Go get some dinner. That's about it, really. Got nothing else to say. Who knows, it might be a short one this week. It probably won't be, but anyway. Hello, good morning.
doing me a stone.
Ian's putting stuff in my hood.
Things like that, allow it.
We've had a really nice walk round. We've had a really nice walk round, all the way round there to the lifeboat thing. There was music going and everything. We're just sat on the beach. Amelia's got, excuse me. She's filling my hat. Oh, she's taking them out. So Ian's throwing stones in and she's taking them out of my handbag. Good girl.
No, I didn't put them ones in there, she did.
Oh.
I put 2.
What is it? Stones.
Huh?
So we're just going to spend probably another half hour or something here and then go round to the next spot. I don't know where that's going to be, but
Stay there. Use your glasses. Why?
Fall in the sea.
Oh no. Only thing I'll be avoiding is
I'll come with you with your daughter.
That's
Mila, not up there. No, not up here. There, here, this way. You got this, what?
hello. So we've come to Folkestone and it is so nice here. It is really nice. There's like a little market thing here with loads of street food and stuff. We had gyros, we all had one each, and then we got ice cream that I didn't take a picture of because I just ate it. It was so good. But we're in the car park that's right by the water. But look, there's a house. There's a house, like a barge. So yeah, we've had such a lovely day. It's been really, really nice. It's been really windy and chilly, but no, it's been a really, really lovely day. We're probably, oh, there's another house over there.
Oh my god, I've just seen more food places. The beach shack.
Ian's just found more food places. Yeah, all this here, right by the car park, is all food, and there's like little artisan stalls and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, probably 5 minutes.
Charlie needs to go to the toilet.
So,
I'll park outside of it.
oh yeah, because you're not paid yet. So yeah, yeah. So basically, we're gonna get in the cars now. I don't know what the time is. 5:30. So I don't know if we're gonna make our way home or what. But we've had a really nice day so far. So we're now back home and we've had a really lovely day. It's been a bit windy and a bit chilly at times. Well, I've been chilly anyway. But it's been a really lovely day. And yeah, so we're back home. Ian's got work tonight, so he'll probably have a nap at some point before he needs to go. But I'm gonna just quickly show you something that I finished last night. So I was going to show this last night and I completely forgot, but my souvenir shawl is done. I cast it off last night and I'm really pleased with it. So the one that I did my mum, I added a little bit extra onto the border at the bottom. This one I didn't. I have still got quite a bit of yarn left over, but this can go into my sea glass tea, as I'm using scraps for that. That is basically a 1x1 colour work throughout, or 1x1, would you call it, colour work, stitch, whatever, throughout the whole top. So yeah, I need 2 on the go. Anyway, so I will block this at some point, maybe tomorrow if it's nice. I could do it tomorrow actually and then put it on the floor down there like I did the last one. Yeah, so I'll probably block this tomorrow, weaving the ends and see how big it is. It's not going to be as big as the last one that I made, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it and I think it's really nice. I think maybe the yarn is a little bit busy for the actual pattern because there is eyelets along here but you can't see them, but I'm hoping with blocking it will open them out a little bit. So yeah, that's that. I don't know whether I'm going to roll the dice tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure. We'll just see. I might do it tomorrow, a day early. So I've been thinking, and I've been thinking about what sort of content to put up on my channel, and I have decided that at the end of every month, whether that be sort of right at the end or the beginning of the next month, I'm going to put up a what I've made video throughout that month. So I'm not going to do it for May because we're already into June and I've already put vlogs up and everything. I'm still going to keep with the weekly vlogs because I'm really enjoying doing those. Or these. And then what I'm going to do is at the end of June, maybe like the first couple of days in July, I will put like a I know people call them like wrap ups and stuff, but I'm going to do what I made in June video, like a podcast basically, and just show you all the things that I've made and stuff, and go into a bit more detail about the pattern, how long it took to make, as I do write everything in my notes, in my notebook, and the yarns and the meterage and all stuff like that. So that's what I've decided. So once a month, a what I make video will go up. I was thinking of doing like a midweek video, but I just don't know what to do at the moment. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. I think if I get any like orders in, or or I order anything from anywhere and there's a few bits, then I might do a haul video or something, but I'm just not sure at the moment, and it's not going to be the same every week. So, but everything I'm sort of showing and doing is in the vlog anyway, so I'm not 100% sure, but I have decided that I'm going to do what I have made, and then in the vlogs I will show you at the beginning of the week what the project looks like, and then at the end of the week just quickly this, and not go into too much detail, just maybe just, oh, this is what I'm working on, this is how much progress I've done, or I'm going to be working on this and stuff. So for the people that don't want to watch the vlogs, that what I make video will be there. The people that watch that or don't want to watch that but watch the vlogs, so there'll be both. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I might actually cast on tonight the socks that I pulled out from the wrapper that is part of Amanda from Little Lycac's make along, Your Socksy and You Know It, which is Christmas yarn, but Mandy from the Mousies Makes podcast, or yeah, Mousies Makes, is doing a Christmas in July, and it can be a whip. So I might cast that on, and then I will be able to cast that off in July, and it will be an entry into that. It is only one entry per person, so if I do something else for if I do make something else for that, then I can enter that, but Mandy will only be putting one name in for that, but that's fine. It's the taking part that counts. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's the taking part that counts, yes. So I might actually cast those on tonight for something to do, and yeah, that's about it. So I might cast out those on, see how I get on, knit a little bit more on my hat. So I do want to get that hat finished because I want to cast on new yarn to make a muscle bra. I know. I'm not wearing hats at the moment. It's warm, chilly today, but warm. But I want to get that one off the needles. It's been on for quite a while, and I want to cast on the yarn that I pulled out the bag for last month, just to see how that works up, really. And I don't want two on the needle, or two on the needles, because I just want one hat that I can just go round and round and round on, and I'll do a sock that I can go round and round and round on, as it's a really nice Christmassy yarn. I've got it over there, so I'll show you that once I've cast it on and whatnot. But we're just going to have a chilled evening, I think, and yeah, so I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, obviously once Ian gets up, we might go to the garage, because my car is coming up with a light on the dashboard to say that my glow plugs are, well, there's a problem. There's a fault. So Ian's going to plug it into the computer to see what comes up, and then go from there. But the glow plugs are fairly new, aren't they?
In the last 3-4 years. Yeah.
How long do glow? I don't know how they're supposed to last.
Sometimes the lifetime of a car.
Oh, okay. So
I don't know.
yeah, but the other day when I went to start my car, it took ages to start, because I turned the key but then turned it off too quick, and then I went to start it again, and it just took ages to turn over and turn on. Ian doesn't think that is the problem, but it might be. I don't know. We don't know. So Ian, yeah, Ian's going to plug it into the computer and see what faults come up, and then go from there. So that's the plan for tomorrow, and I think that's it. Yeah, so if I don't speak to you tonight, which I doubt, I'll probably show you the socks tomorrow once I've got a few rows on, because there is a contrast colour for it as well. Let me just get the yarn and I'll show you it now. So this is the yarn. It's by Bellica Yarns, and it doesn't have a colour name, but it is this here, which is a light, it's undyed with speckles of red and green, and then a green contrast. 20 gram mini. Yeah, 20 gram mini. And then this is the yarn that I want to make the muscle bra out of. So that probably won't get done for a while, because there's quite a bit of yarn left on that muscle bra to knit. So yeah, I'm gonna cast these on tonight and probably go on my phone for a bit first. Scroll on TikTok. But yeah, so that's the plan for this evening. Good morning, it's Sunday. You'll have to excuse the state of me, but like I said, it's Sunday, it's chill day. It is 5 to 10 in the morning and Ian's still not home. So yeah, it was a very long night for Ian. So he went to work last night, and he is literally on his way home now, and he said he probably won't get home till about 11. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing much today. It's just going to be a chill day. We was going to go to the garage. I've just spoken to Ian, and he said that he's not going to sleep when he gets home, but I think he's going to end up crashing this afternoon. He managed to get a little bit of sleep because the job that they were doing, they were having to do work, then wait for other people to do work, and then go back and put back what they they were like the beginning and the end, so there was a lot of waiting around in the middle. So I think they sort of had a little bit of sleep each in turn. But yeah, bearing in mind Ian was up early yesterday morning, 7:30. Didn't get no sleep. Oh, he did get sleep. He went to sleep last night for a couple of hours before he went to work, but not enough. Definitely not enough. So I think he's going to crash this afternoon, to be perfectly honest. We was going to go to the garage, and I just said to him, look, just come home and we'll just have a proper chilled, relaxed day. Don't worry about the car. The car's working. The car's still running fine. I don't want to keep using the car, obviously. Ian wants to look at it and find out what's wrong with it, but it's still running in emergencies. I need to use it and whatnot. So yeah, I just said to him that we'll do it in the week. Like, don't worry about it. It's not that important that it needs to be done today. It was just a case that obviously it's Sunday today and Ian's not at work and stuff. He also said, oh, I can go and get the computer and then bring it home because he can plug it in here. But then he said if it needs stuff doing to it, the tools are at the garage anyway. So, and I was just like, just don't worry about it. It is what it is. Just don't panic. So yeah, he's going to come home and he said he's not going to sleep, but I think this afternoon he's going to just crash. Not literally, but like he will end up going to sleep. So yeah, I had a good sleep. It was quite a good sleep. I didn't wake up at all last night. So you know when you fall asleep in one position and then you wake up in exactly that position? That is what happened, because I don't remember turning over at all. And normally I wake up to, or not wake up, but I do stir when I turn over and stuff. So yeah, anyway, last night I cast on the sock and I was really enjoying knitting on it actually, but Ian, I was falling asleep but Ian was still in bed because I was absolutely shattered last night, and as soon as Ian got up to go to work I did go to bed. But I got this much done, which is really nice. I really like this yarn. It is the Bellica yarn. It's got no colourway name, but it is just like an undyed with speckles of green and red, a little bit of orange, a little bit, I think like the colours have broke maybe, but there is different colours in there. There's yellow, a bit of orange, a bit of blue, but I think it's maybe just where the colours have broken stuff, but it's really pretty. I really like it, and these are going to be my little project for now, and I'm going to carry on with that. I am going to probably work on that and my hat today, and I don't think I'm going to be working on, I don't know, like, do I want to roll the dice today? I might just roll the dice later, but then put it in tomorrow's video, like a cutaway clip or something. I don't know. Yeah, they're my projects and I should work on them how I want to work on them and not feel pressurised in doing work on stuff because of a video that goes up on a certain day and stuff. I know that, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do just yet. Yeah. What else is there to say? So, probably not a lot for today, to be perfectly honest. I need to do a little bit of housework before Ian gets home, because then if he does go to bed, I can just get on with a few bits and pieces. I haven't really been up that long. I was laying in bed for a little while, just laying there, just sort of chilling, and I don't do that a lot. Once I'm awake, I'm normally in bed for like 5 minutes and then I'm up, but I tried just to lay there and just chill, then get up. But I did get rudely awoken at 7:30 this morning by the Amazon man. I know, 7:30 on a Sunday, rude, but anyway, never mind. And then I did try and get back to sleep, and I think I sort of shut my eyes, probably not for long, but didn't really fall back to sleep properly. But yeah, I feel really bad for Ian because he's just had like the longest day and night, and his shift is supposed to finish at 6:30. Like I said, it's now 10 o'clock, so yeah, a proper long night. Anyway, so I'm going to get on with a few bits here before Ian gets home. It's going to be about another hour. I can hoover, I can polish, and I can just generally tidy up the few bits and pieces that are around. And yeah, so I might come back on later. If I decide to roll the dice, I will just roll the dice. I'll put it here, and I'll also put it in tomorrow, in next week's video as well. Like, I'll show what I'm working on. One of my friends did say, why don't you just roll the dice early? If you finished a project, just roll the dice early. Like, and that's what my friend Tonya does. If you don't watch her, she's calm as a stitch on YouTube. And she rolls the dice, and then when she's worked on a project for a week or she's finished something, she rolls the dice again. So I don't know, because if you're watching my videos, fingers crossed you're watching them to the end, so you will see what projects I work on, and I am putting what project is picked at the beginning of the description. So that will be the project that I pick, and you will know before you click on the video, I suppose, and me roll the dice. So yeah. Anyway, I might do. If I do that, I will come back on later and I will do that. If not, it will be in next week's video and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. My hair is just up very loosely. I need to block that shawl as well. Don't know whether to do that today. I could do, because I don't know. I'll see. If Ian goes and has a lay down this afternoon, I might do that, because then it's just out of the way. But I need to tidy up first. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have a little tidy up, drink the last little slurp of my coffee, and yeah, just chill. Yeah, so I'll catch you later. So I said you probably won't see me till later on, but Ian's now home. He's washing his watch straps. And we're going to have some scones. Not scones, they're scones. Ian, what do you have first, cream or jam?
Don't get me involved in this questions.
He just said cream then jam.
That's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes, isn't it? But everyone else says it's got to be jam first.
Who is all this everyone else?
Mandy, who else said it? I can't remember. We was on Zoom.
But do you know what that means?
What?
That they're wrong.
Yeah, I know. You could have your scones any way that you want, but we have cream, then jam. And yes, we was going to have these yesterday, but we was out. Ian hasn't crashed yet. He says he's not tired, so we're going to have these and we're going to enjoy, and then I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the day, but first, scones. So we did go to the garage in the end. Ian felt alright, and so he wanted just to plug the car in and see what was wrong with it, and lucky enough it wasn't as bad as we thought. It wasn't nothing to do with the engine. The brake light switch had failed, so it was showing that it wasn't working, but it was working because the brake lights were coming on. So just underneath the dashboard where your pedal is, there's a switch basically. So when you put your foot on the pedal, it pushes on a switch which tells the car to basically turn the brake lights on, and it was working fine, but for some reason it just was coming up as faulty on the computer and that. So yeah, lucky enough Ian had a spare one, so we just swapped it over and now it's fine, so that's all good. I've come back home and Ian is going to come home too. He was going to clean his steering wheel, so he's got like a what do you call it, it's like flock. I can't remember the proper name for it, but his steering wheel has got that material on it, and it's got to be cleaned with a certain stuff. He was going to do that there. Bill's wasn't there, so he said he's just going to come home and do that. But someone's having a fire literally where our living room is and where our garden is, just over the wall. Someone's burning a load of stuff. I can't see what it is. I'm assuming it might be garden rubbish, but it stinks. It's so bad. So yeah, and Ian's not very good with his not breathing, but he's got really bad hay fever at the moment. He's got a cold, so yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna go. I've just put the kettle on to make a drink. I'm gonna have some popcorn. This is 65 calories a packet. I think it's like 3.5 sins for this. I don't count sins on a Saturday or Sunday, I must admit. Sundays we are better than a Saturday, but start afresh on Monday. And yeah, so anyway, that's that. Let me just pop down here. So yeah, that is what has happened so far today. I will probably end this vlog here, to be honest. I don't think we're going to be doing much else today. I'm not going to roll the dice today, I don't think. I'm just going to knit on my hat and the socks and see how I get on with that, as that's what I'm wanting to knit on. I'm feeling a little bit of a change, so that's what I'm going to knit on. And yeah, it's chilly. I'm really fed up with this weather. Like, when are we gonna get any sunshine, any warmth in the air? It is absolutely horrendous. Like, it's June. We have not had any long-term sun at all. Like, yes, I know I was sat in the sun last week and I got a little bit of a weird tan going on, but that was one day, like one single day. And yeah, it's not rained or it, but it's just so grey. I don't know, it's really bringing my mood down. I'm really fed up with it now. I'm fed up with going out in jumpers. Like, I feel like I've been doing this for months now, and I even had a coat on, like my hoodie on today, my zippy hoodie, because it was cold. I've got leggings on, I've got socks on, and it's like, come on, just give us a bit of a break and let us have some nice weather. Even if it's not really hot, just some days where it's sunny, but sunny for like at least a couple of weeks or so. I don't know. Oh, that's me moaning. Yeah, it's just been one of those days. It's been one of those days. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go into it here. It's no business for here. But, yeah, so next week, what are the plans? Not really much, to be honest. Ian's still on days. So tomorrow will probably be, my hair is all falling out of my clip. Tomorrow will probably be editing, and I'll go shopping and get some food. And then Tuesday I have my Zoom in the morning, and then there's not many plans for next week. No, Casey is back. Can't remember what day, but Casey is back next week, and so I might go and see her one day and go and see my baby Ollie. Oh, I still feel so guilty for him falling and hurting his face, and there's nothing wrong with him now. I still feel so bad, like, oh, I just, because I think what has made it worse for me is that I haven't seen him since they've been, like, gone away. So I see it, like, that happened and then they've gone away. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a big hug when I see him anyway, and I'll give Mikey a big hug anyway. So yeah, I might say to Casey, like, oh, I'll come round and then see them. anyway, yeah, there is not many plans, so yeah, I haven't really got much else to say, to be honest. It is, what is the time? It's 4:30. So I'm just going to end today's vlog here. We're just going to chill, not really do much. I'm going to put some YouTube on. I'm going to make a coffee, eat my popcorn. We'll have some dinner. I don't know what we're having yet. Probably something healthier than what we was eating yesterday. We had the gyros. Oh my god, it was so good. And we had a massive ice cream that I forgot to film, but that was really nice as well. And then we got a burger on the way home. I know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It don't. Yeah, so I'm gonna shut up. Thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've got to the end with no problems and me boring you. I can't even remember what I filmed this week. I know Monday went a bit wrong because the memory card corrupted, so hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow that don't happen. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for being here, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me for you to subscribe and then get notifications every time that I upload, which is normally a Monday. My weekly vlog. Oh my god. Yeah, this is normally me. Anyway, I'm going. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.